Hello everyone, Michael Anfield here. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget my newsletter at weareinterconnected.com/newsletter. Check it out because you get the Guru's Guide to Spiritual Enlightenment free interactive ebook. Okay, let's get to the video. And the video today is on relationships. The three biggest my three biggest tips on relationships. This includes almost any relationship, but specifically on romantic relationships. So if you're with a lover or somebody, a romantic relationship, let's talk about that. So number one thing, and these are not in any specific order, but I think this is the biggest thing. The biggest one is before you get into a relationship, know yourself. Now, you're never going to know yourself completely, but you're going to know you got to know yourself somewhat before you get into some relationship. Okay, so that is know yourself. So what does that mean? A lot of times people are confused and they don't really know what they want and they're settling. And this is actually number two. So I'm gonna leave it for number two. But basically, uh, they don't know themselves. They don't really know what they want in life. They're just running, from job to job, and they think like they don't love themselves, and they think if somebody loves them, it's gonna help them, and they think that by being with somebody that they're gonna try and help them with their issues that they're facing. No, 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 no. You first have to know yourself before you get into any relationship. And if you are in a relationship and you don't know yourself, or still trying to figure out things, or you haven't, you're still working on a few issues, then get out of the relationship, work on yourself, and when you're ready, you'll know when you're ready. You'll have instinctual feelings within you that tells you, I'm ready now. I'm ready to have that person. And that person will come into your life if you just visualize and if you mentally and spiritually want it, that person, that person will come. So the second thing, which I was about to mention before, is don't settle for too little. People always say, "Well, this is the only, guy or girl I'm going to ever get, and I'm settling for that because that's all I can get." They're settling for that because they don't think they're worth it. You are worth everything, and you know what? You deserve the best, and so don't settle for too little. So what that actually means is that okay, you want this and this and this and this in a person, but you not going to get that person. So you think, oh, I'm not going to get that person. I'm not probably not good enough, not good looking enough, whatever. And you settle for someone. Oh, that person is good enough for me. And no, 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 no. What you need to do is write down the things that you really most want in a person, in a partner, and write down those qualities, those points, and be specific. Write down 20, write down 50, even 100 things that you want in a partner. And when you find that person, make sure that person has all the qualities that you've listed in your the paper, whatever you've written it on. And have that paper with you. Check it out from time to time. Put it in your backpack, whatever, and keep it with you at all times. But don't look at it at every moment. Look at it from time to time, but not every moment. And be specific. Write down specific things like, for example, I want this person to be gorgeous. I want this person to like to do, I don't know, biking, cycling. I want this person to like to want to read mystery novels, whatever it may be. You write those things down. I want that person to be a vegan. I want that person to be into eating a lot of fruit. I want that person to be this and that. And guess what? If you send that message out to the universe, to God, you're going to get that person. You pray, you get that person, you write all the qualities down that you're looking for, and you're going to skyrocket. Yes, you're going to skyrocket. And you're going to get that person. Okay? It might take a little while for that to happen, and it's not going to happen overnight. It might take a few years or even a decade or so, but that person will come into your life. You network, you go to different events, you are on Facebook all the time and all these social media. You have a social media presence, you're on YouTube and all this stuff, and that person will come along. Trust me, if you have the feeling within your mind and your heart, and you are a go-getter, and you write down those things that you want in a person specifically, and you ask for these things, specific things, 20, 50, 100, 200, 500, whatever it is, put those things down. And you are, don't settle for too little, because you are great. You are amazing. Never mind great. You're amazing. You're fantastic. You deserve the best. So don't settle for little. And the third thing is get out of toxic relationships. Third thing. So how do you know a relationship is toxic? Number one, you know when there's a toxic relationship when you are always arguing, when you're always fighting and screaming at each other. Number two, even if you don't do that, or maybe you do it sometimes. Second thing is if you hold in your feelings. So if you don't share your feelings with the other person, then I mean, you're supposed to be communicating with the other person. It's like if you don't communicate with the other person, if you don't put everything on the table, if you don't tell them everything, if they don't tell you everything, then it's not an honest and open relationship. Okay? You got to be open with the person. You got to be honest and truthful. You got to put everything down on the table. If you want to be with a person, you got to be with the person and forget about all this, crap behind you. So another thing about arguing and fighting is that if two parties are arguing and fighting and shouting all the time, then those two people need to work on themselves, because it looks like nobody knows who they are, because spiritually highly enlightened people are not screaming and shouting and causing all kinds of commotions and things like that. So you need to know that probably Buddha and Jesus and all the other enlightened people, most likely they wouldn't be shouting. Most likely they wouldn't be loud, and like, you got to understand that if you want a perfect life with a perfect partner, then you're going to have to be a perfect partner. Okay? So, number one, know yourself. Very, very key. Probably the biggest thing. If you don't know yourself, if you don't have a direction in your life, if you don't know what your mission in life is, hey, get out of any relationship and stay single and learn about yourself. Meditate. Meditate on self-inquiry or self-contemplation meditation. Who am I? Keep meditating on that. Who am I? Number two, don't settle for too little. Just because that guy or girl or whoever is like, I'm not I can't that's the only guy I could find, and that's good enough, and no, you are amazing. You deserve more. You deserve better. So find the right person for you. Okay? And number three, get out of toxic relationships. If you're fighting, if you're arguing all the time, and even if it's like once every 2 or 3 months, like, if it doesn't come out, in the end, like nice, if it comes out that there's no settlement, or if you hold in your feelings all the time, let's say you don't argue and you don't, fight and everything, but let's say you hold in your feelings all the time, you don't tell your partner how you feel. Look, the relationship has to be 100% honest, 100% truthful, and open. Both of you have to talk. Both of you have to share your feelings. Both of you have to, do things together and really, like, be there for each other. And if you really want to be with somebody, listen, I don't understand when people say, oh, sometimes you get tired of that person and you want a little space. It's like, if you love somebody, truly love somebody, and want to be with them, you want to be with them. You don't want a minute away from them. That's my philosophy, anyways. So if you have that feeling that you want to be with somebody and you don't want to let them go, hey, That's the perfect relationship. So I hope these 3 tips helped you. There might be many more that I just haven't discussed. So post your tips and comments down below. What has made your relationship successful for you? So put it down in the comments. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to contact me because I'm here to help at any time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and share this video all around and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget newsletter. weareinterconnected.com/newsletter. And Our Path to Freedom coming out very shortly. It's on pre-order Kindle. So check it out on Amazon. Pre-order Kindle, Our Path to Freedom, my new book. And it's a special Kindle price right now. So check it out. Go to weareinterconnected.com. You'll be able to find it there very shortly. But it's on Amazon. Go to amazon.com. Find it there. It's through all the channels. .ca, whatever. It's on every Amazon channel there, and you'll be able to find it there. So check that book out, Our Path to Freedom. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.